Hey everybody, welcome to the next episode of Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, we got the Dreamstone back and we got our gate key back. In this episode, we're going to try to fix the Masamune and see if we've unlocked any other stuff. Okay, first off, I'm going to try to go to Main Square really quick because I want to check on Taban. Always a good idea to check on Taban every time you get a chance because I tend to forget he exists. Until it's already too late and I've gotten something stronger than what he's got to offer. I just like being sure. Remember, it's a good idea to check every time zone after you've completed a chapter because there may be something you didn't realize was there. I mean, I certainly didn't. I mean, I never even went to Devon's house in my first few playthroughs of the game. Hey, Lyra. I'd like to see more of her. I've been making items she'd like. So, not now, but later. At least that's good to know. Always better to be safe than sorry. Let's go through Main Square really quick and see what there is to offer. Also, I don't suggest going into the whirlpool every time you want to get to Medea. I would rather suggest going through the portal and ending up back here, because honestly, I think it's much faster than going through all of that and the pathways that are really crooked and all that. Just getting in here takes less time. Continue onward. Neltrar's hut. You found some Dreamstone? Well, then I'll repair the Masamune. How on earth did you get the Masamune and the Dreamstone? How on earth did you make it 400 years ago and then... never mind. Don't tell me. I don't think my heart could take it. It'll take a little while to fix this. I'll lend a hand. Now, if you stay up here patiently waiting for them, you're not gonna get anything done. You have to go down. How are you gonna fix it? Alright then. Don't interrupt me while I'm conducting research. To repair the Masamune, we must process the Dreamstone and activate the sword. You work on the Dreamstone and I'll work on the sword. Oops. Okay, leave it to Lyra the Great. Could be mighty busy. At any rate, leave this to me. To energize a sword, we must first rejuvenate the broken sword. Pretty complicated. You're breaking my concentration, so would you go somewhere else for it? Alright, it's done. Now bring me the Dreamstone. I'm done here too. Alright, let's get started. Logic question mark? Sorry to keep you waiting. Take a good look. This is the Masamune. Awesome, what a weapon. Well, I think that's everything. Okay, Arlen, let's take the Masamune to Freed. Hopefully he's not like, nah man, I gave up sword fighting years ago. Through Truce Canyon we go! 'Tis thee again. Sword, 'tis the Masamune. I must ponder this turn of events, remaineth here for the night. Cyrus, are you leaving? Yes, it's time we took back the medal from the Frog King. I'd like to see that mystical sword for myself. But Cyrus, the kingdom needs you. Lene and I need you. You must return to us. As long as there is life in these bones, I shall return. By your leave. Sir Cyrus. We, the Knights of the Square Table, wish you a safe journey. So well, my friends. I now entrust the safety of the kingdom to you. Pardon the delay, shall we be off? Glenn, you be careful too. Be of sound health, your majesty. So you want the badge of courage, dear knight of the kingdom? Well, come and take it if you can, Grivet. Hurry yourself, Pollywog, on guard. Dare you pick on a helpless amphibian? Filthy metal, I won't forget this. Beware, Glenn. Cyrus the sword. The Masamune. Yeah, is that the best you can do? At your sword, you're nothing. And you haven't beaten me yet. Cyrus, my honor. Glenn escape while I keep them at bay. But stay, they'll get us both. Go on, Glenn. You better worry more about yourself, Cyrus. Come on, Glenn, go. Cyrus. Run, Glenn. Take the queen. Take care of Lene. Cyrus. Cyrus! What's the matter? Aren't you gonna try your luck? Cat got your tongue, kid? How about it, Magus? Couldn't you give him a more fitting form? Alright, why not? There's always time for a little fun. You spineless wimp. Years have passed. Can I do it? I've changed so much. Oh, bless poor Cyrus. Awaketh Theron. Though we may fail, let us go to Magus's lair. Don't know us this power? Nothing can beat science except science. You won't be beaten by a bad guy. I highly suggest keeping Lyra in the party for this, and I'll let you know when we actually get there. Very important. And here is the magic cave. Hey, you. It's Cyrus, run for your lives! Thanks, Cyrus. Glenn, there's times when people simply have to grit their teeth. It hurts when I get hit, You're a marshmallow, Glenn. Hey, Glenn, I've been thinking about becoming a knight. I knew you were going to enlist. You'd make a great warrior. Why don't you join too? I don't think I'd make the cut. Why? You're better with a sword than I am. I don't know. I think I'd really lose it if I had to hurt someone. Hero's medal. And it's over the Masamune. My name is Glenn, Cyrus's hopes and dreams, and now the Masamune. Forthwith I shall slay Magus and restore honor. Cool cutscene. So, Freed is back in our little group here. Finally. Unfortunately, he did not level his skills, since the last time. But he did level, in a sense, with us. As you can tell by his HP. So, Freed, finally the swordsman of the group has returned. Well, the other swordsman of the group. Just a second, I'll get rid of these rats really quick. Aaron learns life. Be that magic you use? I has heard only magicians wield it now. Up till the end of time, and you too may learn how to use magic. That line right there is what I've been waiting for, but first, we need to go over some things. For starters, he's wearing garbage equipment. We're gonna need to get rid of that right away. Specifically, might get rid of the miso mail, put on Teban's vest, and put the miso mail on him. He's gonna be more tanky characters. If we scroll down here, this hero medal ups the critical hit rate of Masamune. You want to put that on him right away. I actually didn't even know this was an item for a very, very long time. I had no idea you could actually equip it, but yes, you can do that. It's very important that you do that whenever he has a Masamune equipped. Now, that being said, Masamune has a double damage for any magical units. He is very helpful whenever you're fighting magical type attribute enemies. That being said, he also has a very high crit rating automatically, and the hero medal almost makes it to where he'll crit every time he hits. However, that is not the best of Frog's worlds, and I would highly, highly suggest going to the end of time immediately with Frog, Freed, because if he can learn magic, and if you don't have him learn magic, he will not learn any more techs. And since you're going to be forced to use him this entire chapter, I would highly suggest not letting your tech points go to waste that you get in the current dungeon that we're going to, and go ahead and go get him magic, because otherwise he's not going to learn any skills, and you're going to be stuck with him only having 2 abilities when he could have learned some along the way. I've made that unfortunate mistake, and trust me, it sucks. What a weird fellow. Being a frog, let's give him water. So facto minimo magico. Freed, learn how to use magic. So, fortified with magic one, Brad. No, because I already beat you. So, that being said, we have a new ability. Now, you'd think Mel being water type, that they'd be the same. Except hers' faction is ice, where his is literal water. His abilities are very strong in the fact of his water control. Despite the fact that he has such a high crit rate, attack power, he also has a high magic rate too, surprisingly enough. Dual Tech Sword Stream. That was learned because right after he learned how to use magic, he learned water. His next ability is Heal. I would highly suggest getting Heal before you actually continue on into boss territory, when as far as having him along for the ride goes. You should be able to get it before the boss I'm talking about anyway, so there's no real worries, especially if you would just went to the end of time to get him that ability, and you hadn't actually gone very far in the dungeon. Being said, let's waddle back over and go into Magus's lair. Or go through the cave anyway, because we haven't even gotten to his lair yet. Remember that for later. See mysterious energy. Box. We're gonna be using a lot of magic here, and I mean a lot of magic. And a lot of enemies will be quicker than you are, so just keep that in mind as well. The enemies aren't necessarily tanky, as they just consume a lot of MP. So keep that in mind and make sure that you have a lot of mid-ethers going into this. And then you'll be chased by rats. At the very end, you'll have a lot of rats to deal with. These give a lot of tech points, and you could technically train right here if you wanted to, since the town is right outside, and you could go to the end and constantly heal up. Or just go out and use a shelter if you didn't want to walk all that distance. You'll be taken out with one single lightning blast. And then we'll get more new ones. Also, these are gremlins and vamps. Vamps, obviously, they steal your health, and that's pretty much what they do. Rats just attack you over and over again. They attack in large groups, and that's about it. A note written in blood. The juggler in Magus Castle strengthens his guard when attacked. Beware. Looks like someone actually managed to get past the barrier and then died immediately after. Magus Castle. This can only be... Magus Castle. Our treasure. Wanna play? Well, if it isn't Lyra. Freed, you're safe. Errands. This is where you've been since the festival. You had me worried sick. Not creepy at all. Mid-ether. Wanna play? Shelter, Mid-ether. And this place is awfully creepy, but quiet. I didn't know they kept humans as pets. Especially humans that look so... What's this? Ozzy. Welcome, Glenn, or should I say Sir Froggy. Say, it looks like you got some replacements for Cyrus. Magus is a tad busy right now. I'll take up your business with me. Swordsman slash and flee the magician and... You want to defeat all 100 of the beasts in Magus' castle. Do you believe in magic? Now, Lyra's magic, or fire too, is extremely helpful right now because everyone in this castle is weak to it. Yeah. Look at that damage numbers. So yeah, everyone in this castle is weak to fire. And there's a lot of tech points here too, so in case anyone didn't get any levels from their techs, dance, dance, for tonight our leader is to be born. Ah, here comes the sacrifice. I don't remember if fire works on these guys though. Can try. Yeah, it does, but it does no effect on the Omnicron. The crit, fabulous. Aaron leveled up. Sweet. Only a moron would try to kill something that's already dead. Humans. So yeah, these guys are kind of, odd. These guys aren't particularly strong. Case in point, the Omnicron and the Decadents aren't either, or the same. Decadents. Especially with how weak to fire they are. Undead creatures typically have a weakness to fire. So just bear that in mind. before we go up here, I need to make sure our MP is good. Please help. Relieve us of this misery. How did you get past my cadaver pals? It's been ages, Sir Slush. That Slash, you slimy dolt. Still playing the comedian, eh, Glenn? Sing a different tune if Cyrus hadn't been with you last time. Fit right in with those bony fellows you just busted up. Getting in a fight with Slash. Slash is really strong. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you heal some. I can't remember if he has an aversion to magic or not. We'll see. Now it seems he's perfectly okay with magic. So you try regular attacking him, and then fire sword. He has various attacks, such as that, and the magical void attack that he has, where he teleports you into him and starts choking you. Fire sword again, and just have him attack. Reed currently does not have any really strong abilities, particularly after the water. We will be getting them. Be mindful of your HP, and you should be pretty good when fighting him for this first phase. Try just regular attacks for this one, because he should be nearing his second phase now. Yep. Now let's get to business. This is gonna do me a world of good. No, Cyrus, to protect you, you're mine. Dare to oppose me? Nice sword stream. Check down Chrono. Or Aaron, sorry. And now magic does nothing to him. So now you have to attack him normally. Except now he has Slash as an ability, which is normally Chrono's ability. Keep attacking him. Oops, I think I put that on Aaron again. I also get a cool pose when they're in protect mode. So now he's completely defended against magic, but he does take damage still from physical attacks, so you should keep up the attacks on him. Just make sure you're defended against his physical attacks, because his physical attacks are no joke. Do one more protect, and then on the next round for her turn, I will heal. And that's the death of Aaron, unfortunately. Crap. You revive him. Tonic him immediately, or he's just gonna die. And he looks stuck there. It's kind of funny. And now he's in counteractive mode, it seems. Which is rough, as you can see by how much damage he does. And that's it. 500 XP, 10 tech points, 1,500 gold. Unbelievable, but falling a duty for the line of Magus. Leaves me with few regrets. You got a Slasher. Except I think Aeon Blade, yep, it's much better than Slasher, so we don't need it even. But it ups his speed by 2, so if you wanted extra speed on Aaron, you could do that. Except the one thing to note is speed maxes out at 16. So just keep that in mind to see if it's worth it or not when the characters are already so close to maxing that out anyway. Seem to be in pretty good shape. Let's use the shelter. Check Freed's heal. He's getting there. Oh yeah, he learned life. Next, he learns confuse. Alright. Made it into Magus Castle. We got the Masamune back. We got Frog some magic. And we just beat Sir Slash. Next time, we'll be going through the castle to fight Flea and Ozzy, wherever they may be, and all the rest of the 100 monsters in the castle, including Magus. See you guys then.